Hello everyone, and welcome back to Void Dwarf Studios. Last time we managed to chase out the northern barbarians. Excuse me, just turn that sound down a little bit. There we go. Right, so we still need to reunite Bretonnia, do we not? And that, I feel, will be the best place to start. Let's see, what have we got? Let's have a nice healing house. Yeah, we're going to need that, aren't we? I need to buy some new speakers. The ones that I have are currently being a little bit strange. There's this strange little background static that they're creating. I hope you can't hear it. If you can, please let me know. That would be very handy. But at the moment, at least, it doesn't seem to come across in people's videos from what I've witnessed. So hopefully, it's all fine and dandy. So. Oh, they're back again. I don't know why I'm surprised. Oh, that's not my problem. That's someone else's problem. Right. You're not too tough. We can probably take them. But we need to be in Quran. I suppose they could try. Have a crack? No, there's not enough time. Let's stick together. That's probably the best bet right now. Can't build anything else at this current moment in time. I probably should try and get rid of Grungzint, shouldn't I? Because that's it's kind of an irritating risk on my borders. Now, I wonder if I can make some friends for a change.
Valiant Lord, the laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Come on, let's trade.
You knave.
Ugh.
Protector of the realm.
Right, you guys are
Welcome, friends.
quite nice.
Let's hope we can come to a
Hey! I like you. Right, Marienburg.
Sigma's will. Greetings, neighbours. How fare the very well.
That is good. That is very good, in fact. That should help considerably. Right, my lady. You need some, well, just better friends, really. So let's give you some more. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Give you them. Obviously, I can't replenish this unit as they've marched. So, I've got a number of projects going on right now. Not limited to, but including Emperor's Children, Sylvaneth. I have a ridiculous amount of Stormcast Eternal. And, yeah, I'm still tidying up the studio. It's terrifying how much you realise you have when you actually move house. I'm sure you've all realised that. I've had a quick look at the little reveal that GW are making. That's definitely a Sister of Battle vehicle. Perhaps it's the new Exorcist tank, perhaps, or maybe it's a brand new design. Could be a bit of column A and a bit of column B, honestly. Right, we need to tackle you because I don't want you getting out of my sight. So, you're going to march all the way there. That That's good. And you're going to march here, and we're going to get rid of this.
I go hence. Destroy them.
Champion of the lady.
That's unfortunate.
Madness! No!
Better bowman from there. Interesting. But I think we shall keep up with the healing. That's probably our best bet at this moment in time. And the vampiric corruption's almost left this land, which is nice. It can start looking like Bretonnia as it should do. I am so excited for some Warhammer Fantasy Old World news coming out. I'm impatient for that, honestly. I've been trying to write a video about the story for Warhammer Fantasy, but I'm realising more and more that trying to tell it in one video is actually ridiculously hard, as you've got all these different factions with very different motivations, and in a really amusing way, much like real history, everyone's got their own version of events. So it makes trying to figure out the truth quite tricky, which is kind of neat, actually. I actually quite like how that sort of history type thing works. Pardon me. Got a bit of a frog in my throat. It's not COVID, for anyone asks. This isn't COVID. Just got a little bit of a frog there. Ooh, finally. I mean, damsels are awesome. Yeah, I think damsels. We could do with some damsels. Buff our magical department. Ah, yes. Well, that's kind of redundant now. I mean, extra chivalry is always nice, but it is a tad redundant. No. I mean, I want Heraldry of Baston, because the ability to join a confederation with the two would be really handy. So I guess I'm just going to have to go through that, unfortunately. It's a damn shame they got wiped out by vampires. And I am nervous about Heimlich Krimmler on the edge of my land, especially with such a large army there, but kind of need to get rid of this stupid Chaos Barbarian. Mr. Leaf. Leaf? So yeah, I'm trying to make a video about the Warhammer Fantasy storyline, and it's going to take a little while because it is quite complex, and Warhammer Fantasy lore is quite complicated, not nearly as bad as 40k, but because there's so much of it, it's a little tricky to, narrow it all down. Ooh, hello. Yeah, alright. I'm happy to grant that. Finally, we've met Paravon. Really need to get rid of this pain in the ass Chaos Marauder. What do I want? I do love that Thunderbolt. Unicorns are pretty fun too. Let's make that perfect, I think.
By the light of the lady.
Right. You go there.
I see you.
Let's get rid of him. Yep, can't get away from us this time.
Her will be done.
Ugh. Oh, good. Should I or shouldn't I? Should. I'm hoping I can at least redeem myself a tiny bit from the catastrophe that happened around Musalon. I found it interesting recently to think about making some what-if videos. I wonder if you guys would be interested in that. I'm contemplating the first one maybe being about Angron, you know? Like, what would he be like if the butcher's nails were removable, for example? And only just that detail. Could he have been a different person? Would he have still fallen to chaos? Put a little comment down below if you might find that interesting as a video. And me and my brother-in-law are going to be talking about some Warhammer magazines that have been circulating for a while now. The Imperium one, which is coming out soon. I probably won't collect it because really the only thing in it that I'd be interested in is the Sisters of Battle. I've got Space Marine models like coming out of my ears at this point. I don't really need any more. So yeah, that would be a bit more of a pain in the bum than anything else, I think. Just go around your flanks. Yeah, they're coming in from up there. Ah, missed. I think this is going to be a relatively foregone conclusion, which is wonderful. I think you should stop shooting. Let's get the archers out of the way.
fury. Awaiting orders. For Bretonnia. Attack!
Yeah, you guys are thoroughly screwed.
Present bowman. Quickly, lads. Let's go!
Why are you guys fleeing?
It shall be done. Bowman ready. What? Righteous fury. Spearman at arms.
Let us... I think this is a fairly foregone conclusion. Just need to make sure their general dies. There we go. The unit just disappeared. Get a few more kills under your belt. I think you guys can stop, You're probably not going to catch them. Yeah, you're not going to catch them. Oh, there might be a couple they'll catch. Nope. I think that was somewhat of a redemption. Obviously, I did outnumber them a little bit more. But every little helps, doesn't it? Can't wait to start actually getting some decent knights. Knight errants are great and all, but they are, well, not the most disciplined of troops, and they're also not really that skilled, tough, shall we say. God, I can't wait to have some Bretonnian knights again, ploughing them across the battlefield. I actually had, my original Bretonnian knights were based on a LARP group that I was a part of, called the Knights of the Lion, so we're all in like a sort of loosely based off of Narnia, like Aslan kind of mythology, Curious Pastimes. If you've heard of Curious Pastimes, thumbs up to you. Yeah, we were part of red, very Crusader-esque, with a red rampant lion, which I never managed to paint freehand, but luckily for me, there were... I have been carrying on writing stuff for the D&D campaign, making some maps, organise a time for all the players to be in one place, because that's, if anyone's run a D&D game, they're called at the best of times. So, hopefully, that will come to fruition this month, but maybe the end of next month, perhaps? Almost there. There we go. Right. Yes. Always for chivalry.
King Lewin Leonker. I ride.
Hey, I like it. Ooh. Interesting. We got some leveling to do as well. Right. I want Life Bloom. That is an amazing spell. So we'll keep that. And my good old Leon. Ooh, he could be on a Pegasus now. Or I can make him better at fighting. I kind of want him to stick with the Knights for now, so Knights on foot at least. At the very least until I can actually start building Pegasus cavalry. Because that would just be bananas. Is there actually anything worth building right now? No. Need to save up. Keep saving for that. Bloomin'. Let's have that. Be more income in the long term. Right, I think the most sensible thing for us to do right now is to divide our forces. Now that we've actually dealt with that threat. And it also will be less expensive for me to not have these individuals running around and not being supported by the cities. I'd like it if I could try and be friends with the High Elves. They're my buffer between the Dark Elves and the Lizard Men, so I'd rather keep that madness away from me for as long as possible. But I have Chaos, and I've got the Empire, and I have Istalia, and I've got Vampires, and I have Orcs, and I have Wood Elves when they decide to finally emerge. Because, at least in Total War 1, the Wood Elves were difficult to have as allies, which is really frustrating because, in the lore at least, the Bretonnians and the Wood Elves had a mutual understanding. I mean, granted, it basically came at the consequence of come into our lands and we will stab you up. Ooh. I can't really afford that, so unfortunately it's going to have to be leadership for the moment.
I serve the lady.
Yeah, I don't really think there's anything I want to build right now, so I suppose I could... Should I? Yeah, I mean, it's more income, so I need that. So let's keep that going. Like, Moussalon is pretty... well, there right now. So let's see if there's anyone we can make friends with.
Those who displease, I serve the Lady of the Lake.
Can we trade?
It is done.
Hey!
Naturally.
I like it, I like it, I like it. So, Bordeloo, can we start trading now?
I never fail.
Thank frick for that. That will help a lot. Ah. That's rare. A turn where we're not being attacked. What is this sorcery, I tell you? Is now a chance for me to get... Actually, no, I don't really want you. They're all a bit useless anyway. But... Weak against armor. But do they do more damage? They do more damage, but they're not as strong against armor. I think... Ironically, for now, I think I'll just stick with the regular peasant archer. Because whilst that does a teensy bit more damage, I think I would rather just have the extra archer for now. But I could definitely do with another unit of knights. Or should I wait? Ugh. I think I should wait.
Devotee of the lady.
We are...
My magic
That's better.
is yours.
We are otherwise in a good place at the moment. And the vampiric corruption is getting lower and lower all the time, which is fan-frickin-tastic. I'm not sure if I need another lord, really. Let's have a... Stop spending, Michael. You need to stop spending so you can actually build the bloody night house. Training grounds, anyway. Like, Bretonians, it's kind of funny, really, now I think about it. Bretonians don't really have training schools. They have private tutors who will train them in the arts of chivalry and war and all that kind of jazz. So there isn't really a quote-unquote standardized training method for Bretonian knights. They're all quite individualistic in that sense. Yeah, that's so funny to me because... What's this? Ugh. Ugh. I mean, yay, I guess? Ooh. My favourite mage. Right, let's have that Thunderbolt. Because that Thunderbolt is all kinds of fun. Just a little bit longer. I'm getting 2,000 a turn. Is there anything worth building? Not really. Nothing small, anyway. Oh, I could... Oh, no. Afterwards, Michael, afterwards. Baston Heraldry. Yeah, I know I can upgrade you. I know that. But... What else? Yeah, I know that too.
I see much. I have seen your house.
I think that is fine as it is. They're fine as is for now. So, let's have some Knights of the Realm next turn. And we have a mission, which I've completely forgotten about. Yeah, I was kind of overwhelmed by barbarians and undead to think too much about my little map missions. Right, so we have to construct the armory, which isn't really possible right now. So, thank you. Ah, Giles. Sorry, Giles. Lou and Leon Kerr. Sorry, not Giles. Giles is a very different individual. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shot. So now our charge bonus is fan-frickin-tastic for everything. Yeah, he's got all the vowels. How's this guy doing? Now I have the questing vow on option. What should I do? Defeat beastmen, greenskins, or dark elves. Win a battle at sea. Win a siege battle. This one's probably the most likely out of all of them. So let's take that. That's pretty cool, like representing how they never get tired. I feel like that's probably more useful for you. I think I will take that. No enchanted items. Not really something that's worthwhile for you. You, on the other hand, could do with... Where'd it go? I mean, take the bailiff. Where'd the magic person go? How strange. Alright then. Yeah, I think that's more usefully distributed. Four turns to wait for that. Oh.
How fares the Emperor in these dark times?
Please be friends. You know what? Sure. I don't mind that too much. We could probably go and deal with Grungzint. Like, we have military access now, so it's not going to be me invading their territory, like, getting them all pissy. And it would be nice to take... Ooh. Yeah, why not? Let's improve our leadership. Oh, bug. So we need 3 Knights of the Realm to complete that one. Right, what's your defences like, Grungzint? You have a fairly sizable army. So, if I took both armies in that direction, we could probably take it. So, let us do that. If I went that way round, we could probably get there in 2 turns. Yeah.
We have met before.
Champion of the lady.
I think that's okay. Also, lack of control for the populace. Let's increase our control. Because we've got a couple turns before things go to complete shit. Excuse my language. So let's get rid of Grungzint. because that will also sort out the whole questing valve thing. So that'll be pretty neat. Just need to make sure that Lewin leads the fight instead of my prophetess. I cannot wait to make my RAF army. Not only on the tabletop, because I have fond memories of just flying over my opponent and then just charging them up the rear. It's amazing how flying cavalry can be a terrifyingly deadly force, even when you're fighting against elves. If you can just, like, they've got dragons and all that craziness, which is always a pain in the butt. But if you can just outmaneuver their entire army and have heavily armored knights, yeah, then you're going to have all kinds of fun with them. With, well, whoever you're fighting, honestly. Right, that's it. We can... You know what? Let's do a siege battle. We've not tried this yet in Total War 2. I mean, I'm going to assume it's more or less the same, but you never know, right? It's a very, 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 very sensible fortification. It's built into a mountain. It's got fairly high walls. My only real hope here is that I can just butcher my way through. There's lots of goblins, which are low leadership units, whereas I'm packing some fairly experienced individuals as well as plenty of men-at-arms, and I've got enough bowmen to sort them out, hopefully. Just need to make a hole in the wall for the cavalry to charge in. Once the cavalry can get in there, things are going to turn very differently. And of course, the Pegasus Knights can fly over the top, so that's a thing. Who had ogres, and we ended up playing a siege battle scenario. Let's just gamble. Could do with a bit more magic there. Well, that's rubbish. Okay, so that army's going to come in behind. How far back can we deploy? Oh, it's like an underground castle. Okay. Need to wait for my reinforcements to turn up. Right, let's pause this a moment. Now that everyone's here, so they're all on one side of the wall, which isn't good for me. So he can hang around with them. Let's get the cavalry out of the way. Not too worried about peasant bowmen, if I'm honest. Oh, they've got their mercenary orc warband. Well, it's an orc warband with a banner over there. Could they go and assassinate the wizard? Maybe, but unlikely. So I can't target. Can I target people on the walls? Yes. Come on. Come on. That'll do.
King Lou and Leocan. Withdraw! For the lady!
In her service.
Put another lightning bolt there.
This is my rail! It shall be done!
There's their boss. Can you get out of the way of there?
Quickly. Light of the lady.
Quickly, lads!
Right.
The lady's shoulder! Hold and steady!
Yeah, we need to command the walls.
Peasant moment!
I think they can stop firing for now.
We are ready!
You are not going in there by yourself. You're pretty badass, but you're not that badass. Come on, make a nice hole in the centre for us. Now. Actually, deal with the shaman. Can we see a nice charge?
King of Bretonnia!
There we go.
Paladin of Bretonnia! Champion of the ladies! Stop firing! Make it!
You guys are fighting the orcs on the walls, keeping them busy. Good, good.
I serve the lady. Very well.
Right, you get up there now.
The lady's shoulder! King Lou and Leocan!
Let's thin that herd a little bit, shall we?
My lady, grant me your sight.
King of Bretonnia!
Yeah, you guys are screwed.
We fight for Bretonnia! Yes!
No longer in defensive mode. you guys better get out of there.
At once! It shall be done! King Lu and Leotar!
Let's thin that herd a little more.
I shall know my power! King Lua! Land is flying! Glory to Bretonnia!
At on!
I know my ghost!
You guys have done all you can do in this circumstance,
King Lu and Leotar!
and we are pushing through. Where is she? Oh my god, how did you get there?
The beast! For the lady of the lake! This blood beast! Shield!
I really could do with her not dying, thank you.
Defend Bretonnia!
Right, time to push.
Spear my arms! King Lu and Leotar!
Push!
Be a true power! The lion! Cleanse our land! Withdraw!
No, you fucking don't.
Legendary paladin!
We need to push deeper.
The lady and my right! Move back!
Daughter of Bretonnia.
The lady wins it! Legend! King Lu and Leotar! For the lady!
Get rid of those ball boys.
Champion of the lady! King of Bretonnia! Lance is ready! Peasant bowman! King Lu and Leotar!
Oh my goodness, come on guys.
The lady's chosen!
We need to try and do another charge.
This is my realm! Here my arms! Let us go! Battle ready! Heavyweight! King Lu and Leotar! To my banner! For the lady!
I see much. It is her will.
Cleanse our land!
Charge again!
To my banner! Get away! By the lady! Not unwilling! Infantry! Righteous fury!
Come on.
Damsel.
The lady protects me! For glory!
Okay, we got this. We've got this.
King Lu and Leotar! God help us! Heroes of Bretonnia! Remember your vows! For Bretonnia! Ready for orders!
kill the fucker now. Please.
The liar, the lady will dead. King Louis.
Oh shit, trolls. Get rid of that fucking big boss.
The lady's pressing its laws. With haste. Keep fighting.
Get on them!
God help us. Get away. For the lady.
Kill the big boss, please.
King Louis Leocar.
God help us!
Champion of the lady. Move back. King Louis Leocar. Now. Archers, aye.
We have met before. With haste. It is her will.
Alright.
The lady's chosen. Slacker. Peasant bowman. God help us. King Louis Leocar. Attack.
Ugh.
The lady wins it. Pegasus Knight.
Fortifications, man. Fortifications.
King Louis Leocar.
It's mostly characters left now.
Odyssey.
Those Pegasus Knights need to get out of there, otherwise they're going to die.
Liar. For the lady.
Still, that was 4 boys.
I am king. Wise indeed. Peasant bowman. God help us.
We can do this. I think she has to get out of there though.
Hail. Withdraw.
With haste.
Three steps of the lady. With haste.
Yeah, she has to get out of there.
Your behest.
King of Bretonnia.
Oh boy. I'm not entirely sure I deserve an achievement in this circumstance. I mean, they did outnumber me a significant more than I expected. But still, that's about even actually. That kind of makes sense now that it was such a hard fight, and I've pretty much lost all my Knights of the Realm. Not my Knights of the Realm, sorry, the Errant Knights. So, oh god, I must be the worst general ever. But, luckily, in a sense, I'm going to have a lot of Knights of the Realm soon, so I'm not going to need the Errant Knights. And I guess this is one way of cleaning house. Dark and grim as that sounds. But, yeah. He no longer has to go and kill an orc. He's killed 83 of them in this particular fight. I reckon that's a successfully completed vow. I think we should raise it to the ground.
For the lady!
That's nice. Ooh. I should probably go to my paladin, but who has leveled up. Good boy. Let's get your charge off best as it can possibly be and give you a better sword because frankly you're really the one who needs it. For some reason only you can take the hedge wizard. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but ho-hum, I suppose.
What is your behest?
Right, I think we need to now go back home, everybody. Well, that's a next turn thing by the looks of it. Oh, thank you. That's perfect. Can now start employing some more damsels. Although, do I want to upgrade settlements? Like, Lyonesse is probably in dire need of an upgrade. Yeah, it kind of is in dire need of an upgrade. So let's do that. He gained Sword of the Quest as he took the questing vow and he got a Sword of the Quest. Perfect. Poetic, one might say. Really random thought, like for those of you who are into Age of Sigmar, the Sylvaneth and the whole Orion spear, well, the spear of Kronos that Ilaria wields. I'm silently hoping that Orion, as he was in Warhammer Fantasy, comes back in some way, even if it is as a avatar of Kronos, or even if he has a slightly different name or a different incarnation. I'd be pretty up for that, because it'd be really nice to buff the Kronos riders again. I love those models, and I'm not going to lie, it's one of the many armies in Warhammer Fantasy I regret not collecting. Ooh. I don't really want to lose Chivalry, and I also don't want to use up all my money. I'm going to get it under my own terms, I think, rather than resort to that kind of stuff. Oh, fine, you guys can own it, I suppose. Right, you guys need to get back home ASAP. As do you. You can have Grungzint. I'm not too concerned about that. You guys are my friends, after all. This place can be upgraded. In fact, quite a few places can be upgraded. Let's get that now. That's the most expensive thing on my shopping list. Alright, we have the Heraldry of Baston. Now, we want... What are we going to be fighting mostly? Is there anything over here that's worthwhile? I mean, more growth is always nice. I think I should probably keep my eye on the prize and keep focusing towards that. Speaking of which, Baston, let us see if we can become buddies.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Ha! I didn't have to resort to any weird subterfuge or shenanigans.
Protector of the realm. The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Right, I want a bunch of things from you.
Tis done.
Brilliant.
Honor, welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time to unite. You mewling fool!
Oi, cheeky. Right, what's your financial situation like? Good. Financial situation is not that bad. Who on earth are the Empire Successionists? Interesting. Right, where's my territory? What's my army situation like? What is it with you, computer, and recruiting god-awful units?
Protector of the realm. Yes.
Right. Baston is my castle, so I should retreat to Baston.
Moving out.
There appears to be a Skaven problem, so I'm going to need to sort that out as well. I suppose, ironically, the whole, because Baston's such a relatively small territory, it's not hampered my finances too much. Speaking of finances, let us let's keep control going, shall we? Also, why in the hell have you built it there? There is no point in that being there. Nor is there much point in this. No, there's not much point in that being there. I'd rather swap them over, honestly. No, I'd rather have a windmill. Yeah, and we've got 2 of the damn things. So we don't need a third. Right.
Very well. If you
Back in your castle.
Your coming was foretold.
Now that was very handy. Very, very handy indeed. Why is that red? What's that all about?
You seek the lady's favor.
Strange. Anyway.
My deeds are legend.
Ah! I have a paladin I didn't realise I had. Okay. I feel like I'm going to piss off too many people. Let us... You could probably do with a protector. So let us give you a
I
protector.
will lead by example.
My magic is yours.
Right.
Find me grave.
I'm not really in a position to fight off the undead right now. So... Because Heimlich Himmler has a freaking huge army there. I know it's probably mostly zombies. But let's be honest here, we've seen how badly the last fight went when I was overwhelmed with zombies, so I'm not going to make any assumptions here. This is definitely something that's going to require a concerted effort. And also, even if I do build up a big enough army, I get the distinctive feeling that he's going to just sit in there and just come out and wreck things. Oh, he's fighting the Barrow Legion. Oh. Now that's a question. Could I use that to my
Honor
advantage?
before glory.
Let's have that.
My strength and wisdom.
Oh yeah, let's sort this out, shall we? That can go there. Baston has a Skaven problem. we'll build a windmill there eventually. So let's just wait for that. We could... I don't really need that, so I'll get rid of that. Got some better knights, that's good. Right, speaking of which, time to sort that out. Better knights of the realm and some questing knights. 3 knights of the realm, 2 units of questing knights. Thank you very much.
Your behest? I have seen the way.
You can go back there and replenish your forces.
Seers.
Don't really need you guys anymore.
Prophetess.
So let us upgrade a little bit. Only the 1. Well, that's fine for now.
Lord and hero.
Ah! What are you? Wizard of Heavens. Ooh. More thunderbolts. Yes, please. I do love me some thunderbolts. Right, I think I'm going to call it there, actually. Because, for the first time in a while, this particular turn has actually more or less gone my way. Now that over half of Bretonnia is under my dominion, and not too long from now, we're going to have both Bourdelou and Carcassonne under my control as well. I think I can call that a successful playthrough for now. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Until then, take care everyone.